All right. All right, folks. We are back in the house today. Hello there. How are you doing? My name is Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drum step vocalist Zombie Supreme. I like to thank all the Zombitrons, aka the Peytonators, for being here today and coming back. I thank you so much. Yes. And for those of you who are new, welcome. You came here for a particular episode and a reason. All right, because you want to hear what I had to say. This is a one-off series called The Truth Is, where I speak about all the things that most people aren't really saying to you. Okay? Or my opinions on what is currently going on that I like to put my 2 cents on. So, if you like what you hear today, please go ahead and hit that like button, won't you please? Music in the background, for some of you who are asking, is mine. It's called Turn Up, Let the Music Kill You. If you like that, you can go to my SoundCloud, which we'll discuss at the end of this. But for right now, we're focused on what you came here for. Okay? So, you're your own boss, right? Did I say this episode is called You Are Still Mediocre Even Though You own a business? Why do I say that? Because owning or starting a business and being your own boss is nowhere near enough at all. Not even 2 cents enough, okay? All right. Number one, if you're not constantly learning and tweaking things as a quote-unquote business owner, then you're mediocre as hell, right? You're mediocre. If you run your business and it's a cash-eating monster and you continue to try to scale, but you barely have any money for profit, like Uber's ass and lifted all them, honey. Okay, at the time of this recording, even Airbnb, okay, then you are mediocre at this business thing. Because the objective is to keep learning with people that are better than you, so as you can tweak your business for the type of goals that you should have. The type of goals that you need to have and focus on for your future and what you want to accomplish. What's the purpose of your business? Do you have a purpose? Is what you're doing enjoyable? Or are you just trying to make a lot of money, not work 9 to 5 for the rest of your life and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm afraid that's not good enough, right? It's not good enough because you'll never grow, you never change and adapt. You don't have any goals for your business, and what the end game is, then you shouldn't truly even be in business to begin with, right? But here we are with some of these so-called business owners who are barely keeping their head above water, right? One little thing goes wrong, honey, even in some of these big corporations that look like they got it together because they've been in your face for years, and them hoes come tumbling down. They come tumbling all the way down, honey. Okay? Because they never had it together to begin with, and they're smoking their own shit. They're smoking it. They're not getting any outside advice. They're not learning from other people, other entrepreneurs who are doing it better than them. They're just going along day to day on the same routine, and they're barely making it. They're making sales, right? They're somehow scaling their business, but scaling a business is not a measure of how successful you are. It's how much cash are you keeping? And what is that cash's purpose? right? Because you have to have a plan for your money, honey. You got to give your money assignments. Okay? The man or woman, or whatever you want to call it yourself, that does not have a plan for their money, as you may have heard already by now, their money will run them ragged. Their money will have them on the streets begging for change, bitch. Okay? Because they couldn't keep discipline on their money. Don't matter if you're working a W-2 job or not. There are plenty of like rich ball players and singers and things like that who lose all the money, go dead broke, owe the IRS all this money because they didn't know what kind of game they were actually playing. They didn't know the financial game at all. Not really. You may know a little something about the financial game, and you will have to, in order to even attempt to open a ballsy thing like a business in this particular country of America, let alone other countries, for people who are watching from outside of North America, the Americas, right? You gotta know a little something about business. You just want a business just because, I'm gonna turn it into a business because, you know, other people like to buy my little crafts or whatever, but you ain't done no studying at all. I mean, you start the business, you're never gonna know anything, but if you're not studying stuff along the way to teach yourself about what you're getting into at all, and you're just selling things or whatever, and people are buying from you, but you don't know how taxes work and how you pay your taxes properly, you know, you don't know the proper entity structures, or you know what kind of lawyer you should have just in case. You don't know the law system like that. There's so many hurdles in business to understand, and that's why business is not for the faint of heart. Business is not for the mediocre, right? It's by becoming and being dedicated to becoming better every day, knowing if you have to hire other people, knowing where to get them from, what to look for, because you can't honestly do everything yourself. Could you employ the great robots that are out there right now, okay, to take some of the work off your shoulders? You need to be constantly educating yourself on a daily basis when it comes to business and running it. If you're not doing that, you are sadly mediocre, like many of these companies running around here today calling themselves, I'm a business owner. I'm a business owner. All right. Okay. All right. But honey, listen. You are still mediocre even though you own a business, because you are not constantly growing and developing as a person. You're not growing and developing in the ways of what a business owner needs to be doing. And that shoots a lot of businesses in the foot. Even if they have a robust customer base that comes back to them every single time, you are still mediocre, because a lot of you probably just don't make a profit at all. All your money's going to taxes and business expenses. If you're that type of business owner, you are at beginner level. You are mediocre. In the day and age that we find ourselves in, there is no reason why you're not getting knowledge every day, because a lot of stuff is free now. See, it wasn't like that back then. 10, 15 years or more ago. But now it's here for you to devour. The question is, you gotta want to learn about it, even though it's gonna make you uncomfortable, because trust me, you will be uncomfortable. Okay? Owning a business is not a walk in the park. It's not just for any old body. You gotta have a certain kind of balls to go to business, and then It's one thing to get the doors open for business, whether it's online or not, and to get the sales rolling in. It's another thing to actually, the real big monster, the real big challenge to be is maintaining that business. Actually making money in the business that you can actually take home and feed your family, feed your goals in your end game. If you don't have that going on, my friend, you are mediocre and you should reevaluate some things ASAP. Okay? So, this has been Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drum set vocalist, Zombie Supreme. Make sure that you hit my like button if you like the message today. And what are your thoughts? What do you have to say? What do you have to chime in with? Let me know in the comment section, please. Hit my notification bell. Make sure to go ahead and did I say subscribe? Subscribe. All right. Thank you so much. We've got the rest of the call to actions for those of you who are in the electronic dance community of mine. Okay, for these social medias. If you like this song as well, SoundCloud is where it's at. But for us that are the general audience, we have one site here for you, which is sessionslive.com. Sessionslive.com says Peyton30662, okay? Get 3 free unreleased songs at the bit.ly link. I'm sorry, that's not where I was supposed to go. I'm fasting, so I have like this fasting brain. Oh, sessionslive.com says Peyton30662. You put that in your browser. My profile pops up. You enter your email by pressing the follow button. You get an avatar. You get a screen name, and they'll alert you when it is time. Yes. So thank you so much for being here today, and I will see you on the next episode of The Truth Is. Bye-bye now.